Hi guys! I just completed recording a Halloween special and a little announcement. So I thought, hey, why don't I just record another thing? So I'm recording chapter 14 of Dave Bakugou times Mute Listener. A little warning, this one is quite sad. It is a little depressing. It's I guess it starts off pretty good and then it goes to like a point where it's like really, depressing and stuff like that. It kind of, when the first time I read it, I cried, and part 15 as well. I do want to apologize for the background noise. My family's quite busy, so yeah. But thank you. So, this is chapter 14 of the Dave Bakugou times Mute Listener. I hope you enjoy. Your pose. I yawn softly as I get up, turning to look at my alarm clock as it goes off. I hit the button on the top of it as I get out of bed and yawn softly again. A knock on my door is heard as Ida says that it's breakfast time. I grab my phone and put my slippers on as I make sure that no underclothes could be easily seen as I leave my room and head downstairs. Katsuki greets me with a grumpy face and wraps his arms around me. Why so grumpy? I sign as he doesn't respond. I check his ears as I notice that he doesn't have his hearing aids in. I sigh softly as we move into the kitchen to get some breakfast. We then move to the tables to eat as I sit down next to Midoriya. He sleepily greets me as I wave good morning. Katsuki sits on my other side and slowly eats his food. I guess he didn't get much sleep, I ask Mido in sign as he shrugs. I slept, I'm just tired, Katsuki says softly as as I nod and eat my food. After breakfast, I get a call. I look to see that it's from the hospital. I answer as the person on I answer as the I'm so sorry, I can't read today. I answer as the person on the other side knows of my situation. Hello, YN. It's me. Excuse me. Hello, YN. YN. No. This is Michaela, the nurse who took care of you a year ago. Anyways, I have found something that can help you heal your wounds. I start to look confused as I soon realize what she means. I've been having issues with my quirk lately that have been causing me to bleed internally. If you could come to the hospital, we'd be glad to fix your wounds. I softly nod as she says goodbye, and I hang up. As I head upstairs, Katsuki follows me and says what was the call for. The nurse who took care of me a while back said that she can fix my internal bleeding. I sign as he nods in a bit of shock. Well, get dressed. Well, get dressed. I'm coming with, he says as he heads to his room to get ready. I sigh and head to my room and get changed into a more comfy outfit, getting my shoes on and my things as I head downstairs and wait for Katsuki. He soon comes down and we leave to see Azawa on the walk with Eri. Where are you two? Where are you two going? Azawa asks as we stop. Hospital? Hospital. She needs to get healed. Katsuki says as I softly nod. Okay, just text me when you get back. We nod as we head down towards the hospital and soon enter the building. Ah, Miss Ellen! Right this way, Michaela says as I follow her into her room. This all seems too good to be true. Bakugo's pose. I sat down in the waiting room for YN to get her surgery done as I get a call. I look to see Deku as I sigh. What is it, nerd? She's getting her surgery, right? Yeah, how do you know about this? Azawa told the class, but you're at the hospital with her, right? Excuse me, my siblings just entered the room. I had to pause real quick and I quickly figure out where I am. Um, Azawa told the class, but you're at the hospital with her, right? Yeah, I'm in the waiting room for her. She's getting her surgery done now. He says, okay, and that he'll join me a bit. That's up to you. I don't care if you join me or not. Just don't cause me any trouble. He agrees and hangs up on me. Oh, why does Bakugo sound so chill just now? Oh, sorry about that. He agrees and hangs up on me. I sigh as I pull my earbuds out and plug them into my phone. Once they're in my ears, being slightly over top of my hearing aids, I look for some music to listen to. I then land across some sad music. I shrug as smoke I shrug as Smoking from the Aesthetic by Avery Gray comes on and starts to calm down my tense muscles. More songs play through my earbuds as Deku comes into the waiting room and sits down next to me. He takes one of my earbuds out and puts it in his ear, leaning back in his seat. Really? Really? I ask as he looks at me. I know you well enough to know that you wouldn't mind. Plus, sad music does help in situations like this, he says as I sigh and let him listen to the playlist of sad songs with me. We soon fall asleep together, not realizing what time it is as a doctor comes to wake me up. Sorry to waken you, but we have some news about Ryan's surgery. I let Deku sleep as I asked the doctor to continue. We've managed to fix and heal the parts of her body that were causing her internal bleeding. But a new problem has arisen. Go on. Go on. He takes a breath in and continues. She's dying. I froze. I couldn't believe this. I slightly woke Deku up as he's told the news as well. I sit back into my seat as the doctor says that she's dying from a drug that the villains injected her with a year ago. Only now is it going into effect. We're told we could go see her as we get up and head to her room. I can't fully think, as so many thoughts are clouding my mind. She's dying? No, no, she can't die. She's too young and hasn't become a full year yet. We enter her room as we see a shocking sight. She is hooked up to lots of cords and tubes, a breathing mask over her face, with a thin blanket over her body. She's asleep, but I don't know if. Wait, she's asleep, but I don't know if. No, she'll survive. She's asleep right now, but you'll have to leave within an hour, the doctor says as Deku nods and I take a seat next to Ryan. I slightly touch her hand, feeling like my whole world is breaking down around me. I can't lose her, not to some stupid drug or to anything. She's my world, my one and only, someone who's always been there for me. I'm not letting go of her now. I've lost her once, and it was the worst mistake of my life. I'll be here for you both, Deku says as I nod softly. An hour passes as we leave, Deku happening to walk me out so I won't stay. As we reach the dorms, I head straight to my room, not caring what anyone has to say. I slam the door, get on my bed, and scream into the pillow. The louder I scream, the more pain seeps out from my soul. I feel so broken. As I calm down slightly, I hear a knock on my door. Kachan, the doctors gave us a date for how long she'll survive for. I don't answer as I wait for mine. 2 weeks, he says softly as he leaves and probably heads to his own dorm to break down. I start to cry, burying my face into my pillows, and scream. I feel like I'm screaming so loud that everyone in the dorms can hear me, but I'm in too much pain to care anymore. I'm going to lose her. Okay, I don't know what that sound was, but that was so sad. Like, really, really, really sad. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. Okay, I was surprised I didn't end up crying again. I think I might actually end up crying right now. Okay, I know this is a book and everything, but I get really emotional with like books and stuff like that. But like the first time I read it, I cried. It's like really bad. But like, okay, I do hope you guys did enjoy though. If you enjoyed this really sad part of Deaf Bakugou times Mute Listener, written by Plushy T, who names are Plushy T-Rex more, by Coffee Pog 18. Sorry, gotta just think quickly straight. Thank you Coffee Pog 18 for keeping us on our toes and well writing such a sad part. Part 15 will be a little worse. So I hope you guys are getting ready for that. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe. And because a lot of times YouTube can just unsubscribe you without you even knowing, and that's kind of, it sucks. YouTube, why would you do that? I'm trying to like think of a happy thought right now, but like, But like seriously, YouTube does sometimes unsubscribe you. So just if you think you are subscribed, just make sure go check on the little subscribe button. If it's red and it hasn't been pressed, press it now. Put on the bell, so you get every notification that I send. But I do thank you guys for the support and everything. And lastly, I want you guys, don't forget, wear a mask. So stay healthy, stay safe, eat plenty of food, drink plenty of water. Also, stay awesome! And just remember, if you don't take care of yourself and you don't love yourself, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna love you and take care of you for you. So yeah. And also the Bakugou squad and the Deku squad, the entire class will come for you and will help you. Every anime there is will help you. Will help you. But if you have listened to the end, I think I'm doing this from now on. If you've listened to the end, make sure to go comment down one of your favorite animes or even your favorite anime character to let me know you've listened to the end. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!